So Justin, you seem to be playing with a little bit more joy in your game of late. Is that something you're consciously trying to do, or maybe just mellowing out a little bit as you get older?
I think making birdies mellows you out, do you know what I mean? No, listen, that was a fun day. I've enjoyed being in Canada this week, all in all. I mean, I think, playing an old school golf course, it's a tournament I haven't been to for a while. I felt like the fans and the crowd and the energy, the whole week's been good. But to get off to a good start today, holding my second shot into the first hole, I felt like it was a lovely lift, and I was kind of able to keep the pedal to the metal today and keep the momentum going, and played my way into a great position, to try and win the tournament. So it was a lot of fun.
Is it humanly possible to be disappointed with a 60? On
I'm
18, you pushed a little far.
I'm totally disappointed. Yeah. Because it's at stake for sure. You're really just playing the last hole to do. I've never shot 59 before, so it would have been a lovely footnote on the week. And I don't know how much was in my control or not, but I could have made. We were right in between two clubs on a decision, and I went the wrong way on a decision, and paid the price for it. So those are the things that do happen, and it's amazing how those situations present themselves right at the end. It was tricky, but all in all, there's tons to take out this week.
What were those close, Justin?
Yeah, so we were between 8 and 9 iron. I had 159 to the pin. The wind wasn't helping. We almost felt like it kind of turned a tiny bit into me. So if it came out at all soft out of that lie, 9 iron wasn't going to make it. And obviously the front right of that green falls off low. So I felt that we had a backboard behind us. And just like I said, once it jumped, there was no stopping it. It was through the back. So, yeah.
Hey, Justin, you've gone low, obviously, enough times in your career, but when did you realize it was starting to go like that? And do you try to shut your mind off, or do you sort of let yourself think about 59?
I got calmer and calmer and calmer, actually, as it presented itself. I felt like, making eagle at number 11, birdieing number 12. I started to get some butterflies because, I felt like I was right in the golf tournament. And then the moment I sort of eagled 15, I knew the gravity of the situation, especially playing, trying to break 60. And I often find that's the way. I struggle when I'm working hard to get into it. But the moment I find myself at the very top or with a moment that's high pressure, I do tend to click into something that calms me down. So, I don't know, I really enjoyed the experience today. The kind of the nerves and the excitement of getting into contention, and then kind of feeling peaceful with it as well, because I haven't been in contention that much of late. So yeah, it was good to know.
And we know golf's a weird game, but what can you take out of this round going forward? Do you think there's something in this that can spark something?
Oh, listen, there's loads for me to take out this week. I'm trying to get my season going still. We're late in the year, so I got work to do. So yeah, for me, building momentum into US Open, into the Open Championship, playing with Harold Varner this week. You know what I'm saying? Actually, the whole week's been cool. Obviously, my pairing the first couple of days with Harold, and yeah, man, like enjoying it a little bit more too. I'm working so hard, but you got to enjoy it as well.
Justin, with the Open next week, the US Open, how much can you use today to build towards that?
A lot. I kind of tried to sort of almost feel like when I was on the 18th tee today, project what it would feel like to be on the 72nd hole next week, because it's the type, you don't get this competitive practice that often. I haven't been that much in contention, and it's never that easy. So the moment, for example, JT and the guys that are playing great golf at the moment, it becomes routine, and I've had spells in my career where you're just in contention all the time and it's water off a duck's back and it's super easy. Hasn't been that way for me of late, so I really wanted to soak up today and try to use it as competitive practice as best I could. Yeah.
Justin, of all courses on the PGA Tour this year, St. G's is number 5 in the world rankings behind Augusta, Pebble, Riviera, and Brookline next week. What's your take on that? What did you think of the golf course?
Yeah, listen, I love playing old classics. I feel like I've made my career on playing these types of tracks. I've won relatively more on the classic courses than I have your run-of-the-mill 22 under, PGA Tour stops. So there's something about them that I enjoy. I love the tactical challenge of them. And I love, they keep you honest, man. Fairways, greens, under the hole, take your medicine if you're out of position. There's a lot of disciplines this week that you have to honor,
So on that note of keeping it under the hole, on 18, what was your target in terms of your dead weight to that chip on your chip shot going to that front pin? Were you trying to
Yeah,
land
you know,
it
that's
30
not
feet?
that's not knowing the golf course just well enough. If I look back at 18, I thought the whole slope short of the green was more severe than it actually was. Hindsight, I hit 9-iron more to the left-hand side. The front left wasn't as severe as I thought it was.
Yeah.
It was more of a run-up. And then, yeah, like hadn't hit chips from over there, and that how hard it swung to the left, like that, yeah, caught me out. So that's a scenario that maybe doesn't happen in a major championship if you have a bit more time to prepare. But yeah, like it's first time here to this golf course for me, so a lot of the members are probably like, "Yeah, can't do that," you know.
Great round.
Thank you.
Justin, it's been a crazy week in golf, and I just wanted to get your reaction to just sort of the news of the week with Liv starting up and then the suspensions handed out.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming. You know, there's been conjecture and talk and rumor and talk behind the scenes, and you know, guys talking about going. It's kind of nice in some ways that it's out in the open. Who's going, who's not. You know, I think that, you know, each tour needs to make a stance, and players need to commit to what they think is important in their careers and in their lives. You know, obviously everybody here has made their choice to sort of be doing what's right for them, and that's playing the PGA Tour. Guys that have gone have made different choices to what they feel their values are, and you know, each to their own. But I think, you know, it's still unsettling. I think, you know, it's definitely been it is an unsettling time, you know, and I think we're probably looking at a few more months before we know really how it plays out for sure.
Okay, thank you.
Cool.